If you are afraid of blending acrylic paint, watch this video. I have my art journal page ready, covered the other side, put some protection in the back, and this works for blending acrylic on canvas as well. These are the colors I am blending. I'm starting an already stained page on purpose. Welcome to this art collaboration, First Saturday Art. Please visit the link in the description box under this video to watch the next artist. Leave us a comment. That engagement helps us and it's free. I'm always very happy to see your comments. When you have a blank page, many beginner painters feel blocked or intimidated. So splash some color in your page and you will have a base to start from there. The main secret of blending acrylics is to have a well-loaded paintbrush. That gives you enough paint to remain wet for the next color and to cover the area you need to cover. When you add the second color to blend, do the same thing. Clean your paintbrush, a clean brush with a good amount of acrylic paint. Don't use a small amount of paint, use a substantial amount so it remains wet long enough for you to blend the two colors and go over the first color in a way that they both mix on the edges. If necessary, go back and forth with more layers, always a clean brush. Unless that you're working on the color, on an area with a color that has not been blended already. To blend more, always go from the lighter color towards the darker one. If you brush towards the lighter paint color, it will be gone. The lighter color will disappear. As you see, I am blending wet acrylic paint on the dry layer, and it works fine. You can see the older layer. At this point, use less paint and pretty much a dry brush technique. Dry the paint or wait for it to dry by itself for the next painting layer. In this case, I am painting my old tuxedo kitty. He was 18 years old and he was always so healthy and youthful till the last few weeks. He never saw a door he didn't want to go through or a box he didn't want to inspect. He learned sign language. This is his request for food. As you can imagine, he was always doing this sign to get more treats. We found him yelling on our tree in the front yard. It was my son's first day of summer class before starting high school. Someone blessed us by leaving him there. He was about 3 months old. He was super cute and tiny and very alert. He became a great hunter, brought to our door all kinds of vermin and gifts. He was my companion through the day, sitting outside of the window because he wanted to be out. But the minute he'll see me, he wanted to go back inside. He was the happiest spending the summer nights outdoors, and in the winter, he would walk to the garage to spend warm, quiet evenings. After we moved to other cities, he became an indoor kitty, mostly. He still loved walking around the yard, but after dinner, no more outdoor life for Kitty, especially after a couple of incidents that ended in a vet visit. Our Kitty was a great foster brother. I love rescuing animals, and he always allowed them to stay peacefully until they found their new home. The acrylic paint I blended is shimmery, metallic, and looks almost like a mirror. I am using matte black acrylic paint for the kitty, the black and the white and the pink areas. So there is a contrast of finishes, but I will add a medium that will bring all the colors more alive in a couple of minutes. I wanted to do this little memorial page in my sketchbook, in my art journal, for him looking at the stars. I want to add here some sprinkles of paint, so I cover the silhouette and do some splattering with very wet white paint. Flick the paint in another paper as a test so you don't end up with a large mess. I love this technique of splattering, but it can be really messy. I love these acrylic markers. They paint over everything. I will be adding some details, and you can rub them for a blended style as well, as you will see in a second. After making sure that everything is dry, this to me is the best finishing and will make the pages smooth and they won't stick to each other. Dorlan wax. I rub a small amount with a soft napkin. You can use a soft cloth as well, and a drop goes a long way. After I removed the blue tape, I noticed a small amount of paint went through the other page, but that's easy to fix. I fixed it by adding more black paint on that page, but if you have patience and a tiny brush, you can remove the stain with a tiny drop of alcohol. Click on the playlist here to see more art videos. And remember to keep your paintbrush wet.